But thinking about, right, how are we going to support our brains during the holidays? Um, and things to kind of keep in mind, right, that stressors or the shift in routine, right? It's to be a big shift in routine when kids go on break. Um, right. And that routines can kind of disrupt our lives and also disrupt kiddo lives. And so the more we can, I know you already do this, but just to kind of talk out loud about our brains, about what we're feeling, about maybe how you forgot something, um, it helps normalize it for kids. And also you're teaching them, right, like a really supportive skill of like, okay, if I can talk out loud about this, they're seeing it, they're hearing it, and they can start to kind of internalize that same self-talk too. And especially modeling how to approach mistakes, right? We're all human, we make mistakes. And if you're someone who tends to be super critical, which we can be, right? We have that perfectionistic piece of us. But thinking about, right, like what am I saying to myself out loud and how, is someone else hearing that? Is it right? What I would say to my best friend or my worst enemy? So monitoring that and what other people in the environment are hearing can be important to kind of think about. But, right, so there's a bunch of routine shifts happening. There's a lot of stressors. Thinking about, right, like what is one healthy behavior that I can focus on each day during the holiday season? And maybe also before we go on break, maybe that's something we can help students pick one thing that they're going to focus on when they're at home. Home environments are very different for very different people. For some people, right, coming to school is a huge respite from the home life. And so thinking about, right, like, is there something, maybe it's box breathing, maybe it's coloring, right? Whatever makes sense for that kiddo. Like, is there one thing that kind of will create some kind of continuity in their day to day while, right, the routine is changed because of the holidays? Yeah, so I guess, in the chat, or you can write it down for yourself too. Think about what is one thing you can put into practice over the holidays. Maybe it's right, check out my own routine, thinking about that. Maybe it's going to be intentionally using a strategy when learning, try to calm down, right? Can I take a 5-minute break during the holidays? All those things. Yes, sleep. Walking, playing music's a good one. Sense of community. Yeah, those are all great things.